Okay, let's talk about the assets and how to load external assets in the Nuxt app. Here, there are two ways to use assets like images or other kind of assets, either on the public directory or by adding them inside the assets directory. Let's see how to load an asset in the public directory here. For example, let's load our app logo here in the public directory. I already created a simple logo for our app, and you can find it here in this URL. This URL, I add this URL in the video description below, so you can copy and download this logo. Let's add this logo inside the public directory first and use it. So let's get back to the IDE. Now I will copy this logo here from my desktop to the app. So let's go to the copy here. Let's create a new directory called images here inside the public, and now I will paste this logo here. Now this is the logo. Let's use this logo. So let's open the app header component. I need to use this logo inside of this text here, which represent the application logo. So here let's use the image tag, and I will specify the source here. To access anything inside the public directory, you don't need to use the public directory. Directly use the thing that you want to load here, our logo inside the images. So I will start with the images, then logo.png. okay, if you need to check this, go to the browser here. Our logo is too big. Now let's reduce the size of this logo. So we'll specify the width and the height to be 800 pixel, and add alt attribute flow. Okay, now if I check it again and refresh the page here, let's increase the width so our logo seems good. Let's make the width to be 1 and 2. Now let's check again, make a refresh. Now I think our logo is better. Okay, now this is for loading assets in public. One important advantage of loading in public, you can access this asset through URL. So if you inspect this image here, you would see this URL here. You can, for example, open this assets in a new tab here using images/logo, because any asset inside the public can be accessed. It's like a regular route using the name or the path of the asset. Okay, now the next thing to load assets is using the assets directory. Let's create the assets directory. And here you can add your assets like images, CSS, GSS, SCSS, and etc. Now let's create a new directory, images. Let's copy. I'm doing this for demonstration. Let's copy this same logo here. I want to show you how to load this asset. Now to access this asset here, there is an alternative approach. Instead of using images, you will be using a special syntax like this: tilde symbol and assets. and images, then logo png, then return back to the browser. Now you will see this is the same logo. But here, if you inspect this logo, you will see that it's loaded using alternative URL, which is underscore Nuxt. This is because any asset loaded inside the assets directory will be compiled using vet, and you can't use this URL publicly. For example, you can't share this logo because this is a compiled asset. Okay, so Nuxt want to serve files located inside the asset directory at a static URL, like for example assets/images/logo.png. So to serve assets in a static URL, you have to place all your assets inside the public directory. Okay, this is it for the assets.